I am an introvert and this is my culture. Now, certain people might have a certain view of what introversion is. They may think of an introvert as someone who is a recluse and never leaves their house, while they're more of people who are just wallflowers at parties. So what does it mean to be an introvert, really? Well, first off, introversion is just a personality trait, and it lives on a scale from introversion to extroversion, which is the opposite of introversion. Now, right in the center of this spectrum is ambiversion, which is both an introvert and an extrovert. Everybody is on this scale. Everybody is either on the side of extroversion or introversion. However, most of Earth's population is actually introverted. Now, most of Earth's population isn't recluse. They never leave their house. But what does it mean to be an introvert? An introvert is someone who requires little stimulation, including social stimulation. This means that I don't need as much activity as an extrovert, which an extrovert requires a lot of stimulation. Breaking it down even further than this, an introvert is someone who is able to focus on their own thoughts. They prefer to focus on their own thoughts and better themselves, while an extrovert is more focused on the thoughts of others. Breaking it down even further in the words and thoughts of my teacher, shout out to you, Cash, an introvert is someone who is able to take a problem and focus it on it and solve a problem by themselves, while an extrovert prefers to work in a group setting. So yeah, I think that describes me pretty well. That's why I think I know I'm an introvert. Again, why is this my culture? Why is this my culture? Because my father is an introvert. And I know that I'm pretty much him. I'm his child. But even more than that, my name is Tim Jr. And his blood flows through me. And that's why it's my culture. Now, I could have talked about a whole bunch of things. I could talk about how I love rap, how I love movies, but that's not necessarily my culture. My culture is me being an introvert because of a new theory about introversion and personality traits, that where you are on this spectrum defines how you will answer every single question and act the way you will act. I am the way I am, and I solve problems the way I solve problems because of where I am on this spectrum. This is, part of me. Now, introversion and shyness are two different things. Shyness is simply the fear of what people will think of you. Introverts are not necessarily shy. They might be wallflowers at parties, but they might not be shy. They might not have any fear of going up to a person and talking to them. But me personally, a little bit shy. This is just part of my culture. This is just part of the things that define me. The reasons why I love the things I love is because I am an introvert. And this is part of the reason why it's my culture. I am not an extrovert. I wish I was sometimes, but unfortunately, I'm not. At parties, I am a wallflower, and I can see other people. I have plenty of extroverted friends. They're great people. But while they thrive at a party, I'm just sitting up against a wall. An introvert prefers to be with their own friends. They prefer to be in a close group of friends or at home with a good book, while an extrovert might just prefer to go to a party where they would thrive. There's nothing wrong with that. Because everybody is on this introverted and extroverted personality spectrum. That's my culture.